Yeah, I mean, live sound is funny because you can't please everybody. There is going to be somebody in that room that's a little disappointed. And, if you can keep that to a minimum, then you're doing a good job. But, it's funny. I've worked with bands that, and we've all heard these stories, the guy that's on stage is playing the tambourine, his wife is at front of house and she can't hear the tambourine. And so you hear those reports come back, and you can take them with a pinch of salt. Often I take criticism to heart, and if someone's criticized something, I take it to heart. I take it very personally. And then and usually in the night, I'm like, okay, I've got to fix this. This is what I need to do that. That's what I need to do to work on this, because every criticism is constructive, I feel, in some way. And that goes back to when I was a younger sound engineer. And the manager of a band I worked for in England would always ask for 2 or 3 different things throughout the night. And it was the same things. He'd want the piano up in this bit, the acoustic guitar up, and the backing vocal up in that bit. And I was hearing them where I was hearing them. And I kind of got fed up with him, like, oh, fuck, okay. And all right, I'll do it. And I put them up, and I sat there like this. And I'm like, you know what? He's absolutely right. That sounds so much better. So from that point, I said, well, there are people have their opinions, and I'm going to listen to them, unless it's completely absurd. But I'm going to, I'll weigh up the situation, and okay, well, I'll try that because I'll try anything. It's important to try stuff. Passport, credit card. Really, you can do anything as long as a passport. Yeah, exactly. Passport and a credit card. I suppose from an audio point of view is, wow, 2 things I couldn't. I suppose my USB stick with my show files on for 2 or 3 different consoles, and my iPod. You know what? Yes, adapters are always useful, and you'd be surprised an iPod cable is always useful. Fortunately, we get these great kits of stuff now that come with us, but, I would go, take a mic pre or something with me if I was just working on an analog console, and when I didn't know the outboard effects we were going to get. I would probably take a couple of, maybe a reverb unit and a good mic pre and EQ would definitely be the go-to things, because one thing's got to sound awesome. If you're showing up to a piece of shit, you don't know what you're going to get. But, things have changed now because everywhere's got a digital console, and I take a bike with me, bicycle, and I ride cities that I go to. It's so easy, a little fold-up bicycle, and I mean, I'm not going to be climbing any big hills or anything on it, but it opens cities up, and whereas before you'd walk and I'd have a 2 or 3 mile range of walking on a day off, or you get in a taxi and it would take you to your favourite restaurant. But with a bike, you just can cycle for 10, 20 miles all day, and it's just it's amazing. It's exercise, and it's just getting away from it. Well, what you're provided, top shelf tours is certainly better, but I think that's just a personal choice of what you want to put in your body, and if you're on a lower scale tour and there's, pizza every day and hot dogs, then, and then it's time to put your hand in your pocket and go to Whole Foods or somewhere. Yeah. I think it's just with changing time, everybody's more health conscious now. I think we're trained better now to make better decisions for ourselves.